Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily defeat Bastion, the second boss in Saros, and all the best strategies to make this a lot easier. Now, there are 3 phases for this boss fight, and I'll be taking you through the movements here first because it's going to keep them relatively the same throughout all 3 phases, unlike the first boss. Now, for this wave here, you want to try and grab the blue ones, and it's going to switch it up later on and add in red ones where you need to avoid those. This beam attack is by far the worst. You need to move, and I would recommend whenever you see that charging up to literally just start dashing and running away. So it also has this attack here, and this is the one where you're going to get the most damage in against the boss. You're going to stand on the bounce pads just like this and wait for the different amount of rings to pop up. You can jump over them, or you can use the platforms on the side, and the platforms are actually really nice because they can be a bit of a way to block attacks. You can use them as cover. So I found during this phase here, this is where you're going to get a primary amount of your damage in because we don't need a shield and you can just easily enough jump over it. This attack here will come out quite frequently, but don't get corrupted. That makes things really hard. And this wall attack is really easy to avoid because you can jump over it, or if you see those blue orbs there, you can reduce your corruption by just absorbing them using your power attack. But it's going to flow between these 3 attacks pretty frequently. The first phase is not too bad at all. Once you take this down, you're going to then have to clear out some enemies. Be careful because they will pop up. If you're wearing headphones, it makes this a lot easier because they will sometimes pop up right behind you and shoot you. So you can actually take quite a bit of damage during this phase. It's a little bit of a challenge if you're not paying attention fully. This attack here is a new one. It's going to do this and force you to run into the pellets because it's going to immediately do that jumping attack. Sometimes the timing on it's a little bit weird, but you want to, whenever you have that attack coming out, just be mindful that those orbs will bounce around and you can jump yourself into them, so just be mindful. The red attacks come out here. Red you just have to avoid entirely because it's going to stun you. You can use your shield, but I would not recommend it. The blue ones here obviously are what we're going to be shooting for, but it's going to start flowing between these attacks, and once we get to the third phase, this is a lot quicker and harder to avoid. But that beam attack being the worst one, because if you get hit by it, it's pretty much a round over. So whenever you see that beam charging up there, it does have that yellow alert whenever it does that, so just run and start dashing to the opposite side. And again, using this for cover is really useful as well. So I found that playing around these platforms is really nice. You just can't stand on them for too long because there's going to be that explosion that happens at the bottom of them. Same as at the far edges of the arena. You're incentivized to stick around this middle part with all these jump pads because they're going to be your easy way out whenever you see those red projectiles coming. So I would recommend actually just standing on one as much as you possibly can, because you got a quick getaway if you need to jump up onto the ledge there, but you can also use it to avoid most of these attacks because a lot of them are going to be aimed at you and shot. So if you need to, you can easily enough jump over it. Same thing with the beam attack, but it's this attack here where I found I got the most damage in against the boss. So you can see here, whenever this attack comes out, it's best to just move around. Don't go too close to the boss or else you can end up getting hit. I would still recommend having your shield up because those blue orbs will be coming out pretty quickly as well. That attack I've always avoided just because of the mass amount of corruption that can get applied onto your character. Managing corruption is a big part of this. You don't want to be taking it, but that's why the blue orbs are so impactful, because they're going to clear that off for you. But this third phase, it does attack a lot quicker, but you'll get comfortable with this over time, knowing to avoid the red ones entirely. Maybe grab the yellow ones and always grab the blue ones if you can. And with that, you'll be able to easily take down Bastion in Saros. And if this video is useful, hit the subscribe button below.